Fuck al police del país is coming. Viene para acá, quiere weed, quiere money. A mí no me toque a la clica los homies. Running, baby, I'm running. Fuck the police del país is coming. Viene para acá, quiere weed, quiere money. A mí no me toque a la clica los homies. Running, baby, I'm running. Sigo siendo el mismo guacho, pero era la fucking vaina. Ahora los zombies bailan, tira la poli rapia. Se muere por un poco de violencia innecesaria. Te faltan derechos que me lo aprendí en primaria. TR1 en el área. Arriba al escenario me parezco un Super Saiyan. La luz es azul, el uniforme con los Ray-Ban. Son quien me persiguen donde va, donde vaya. Si creen no dice el hip, todo el barrio dice hop. Dice hip, dice hop, dice hip, dice hop. Fuck the police, se cagan los Robocop. No apagan el monoblock, su cara de what the fuck, papi. Fuck the police del país is coming. Viene para acá, quiere weed, quiere money. A mí no me toque a la clica los homies. Running, baby, I'm running. Fuck the police del país is coming. Fuck the police, fuck the police. A mí no me toque a la clica los homies. No dice cabeza negra, todos saben quién somos. No nos paran ni con agua, ni con fuego, ni con plomo.
¿Qué pa? ¿Qué pasa, brother? Sinceramente, vamos a jugar horita y poco. Más calor que yo qué sé. Y no me apetece menos 3 jugar. Pero hay que darle a esto. Para pues jugar, para la historia. Me voy a poner una camiseta, pero es que me suena los cojones porque es que hace un calor. Me voy a enchufar ahí este. Que hace más calor que... Da más calor incluso, pero... Vamos.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Ayuda.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Vaya.
Jack Warner.
Espérate. ¿Cómo era para que me llevase él? Manteniéndola, ¿eh?
Can you drive to this one?
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Vamos a ver. El caso. Creo que es nuevo, en plan que no es nada media. Porque si no, no me voy a acordar de una mierda. No.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready,
Como... Joder. Librería.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Qué asco. Oh.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Me pongo malo. Qué asco.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Joder, el otro brazo. Ahí.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
¿Qué es esto?
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Vale. Un paquete de tabaco. Joder. Se mueve más raro esto que no recordaba aquí. Ah, vale, era con las teclas mejor. Ah, pero debería decir un comentario o algo, ¿no?
May as well follow the trail.
Vale, pero antes quiero ver... Ah, vale, el B es el cuerpo.
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
Antonia. Pero...
Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
es el mismo nombre. Por allí se ha encontrado algo, parece. Más sangre. Quiero resolver. ¿Es mayonesa o...? Yo hasta aquí.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Por aquí. No, aquí no parece que haya nada. No hay nada.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Pero claro que quiere llevar a algún sitio.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253 son dados. Claro, es muy... Vamos para arriba. Más sangre. Aquí donde las palabras. Creo que no puedo abrirla.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. Got a new MO. I told you that was the guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Aquí no parece que haya de tabaco, mar. No sé, por aquí.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Eso de maquillaje. Por ahí, pero ¿y esa puerta? Joder, tío, ¿cómo puede estar todo esto plagado de sangre, macho? Bueno, tiene pinta de que esto el rato recto hasta que me lleve soplado, ¿no? No tiene sentido. Pero deje todo lleno de sangre para dejártelo.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Qué cosa más rara.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Venga, pues llévame,
It
gordito.
was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the PA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
And if he's got a confession, and, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Veremos,
Wait just a moment.
Abuelito.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Pues no me lo limpio.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Vamos.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Bien.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Una pensión, ha dicho?
What are we waiting for?
Yo no sé qué número me ha dicho, la verdad. Hostia. Una carta. Señora Maldonado.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Uy, no quiero. Voy a terminar por aquí.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Coño, qué susto me ha dado este. Gilipollas. Tío, ¿por qué se me va para atrás? A ver si le di para adelante. Ahora.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
A ver. El hierro ese tiene pinta. Pues no. No sé dónde tengo 20. A ver, voy a preguntarle a este. Ya está, yo creo que aquí no hay nada. A ver, yo creo que es que ya tengo que hablar todavía. Vamos a hablar con la
We have
vieja.
some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Movimiento del aire.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a
God.
name?
El Dorado Bar.
El
It's a
Dorado.
Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
The window's broken, the room's been tossed. You seem like the type of landlady who notices everything that happens under her roof. What gives?
Don't take that tone of voice with me, young man.
Cabrón.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17.
Oh,
He was
okay.
cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Vale.
You owe it to Antonia to hear me out.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving. What are we waiting for? Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
¿Qué le pasa?
What are we waiting for?
Aquí tiene que haber algo todavía. Parece que hay algo de las joyas. Vamos a hacer la táctica del clic.
What do you think?
We need to search her room, Phelps, see what you left behind.
O sea, que se ha dejado algo. No puedo coger la carta y abrirla, tío. Vale, gracias. Eso, Antonio. Como continuación. Ahora son los papeles del divorcio. ¿No?
Okay, we have an address.
Ahí hay una caja de joyas. Coño, ese coche no es el mío. Y si miro el coche.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Vamos a los Maldonados. Vamos a la oficina del tío.
A nosy old hag? Ha! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Any ideas?
No need to be gentle with a prime suspect. Kick down the fucking door.
Y los buzones. Vale. Maldonado 300.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Pues será un tercer piso, así. No. Mira, estas son las 200. Epa.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Pele.
I got 100 pounds in the wife now. Hey, what do you think?
Mira.
Now look,
Tío, ¿cómo mira?
I don't want no trouble, see? I got nothing to say.
No me acuerdo. ¿Cómo se equivocó? ¿Cómo no queda? Se ha quedado tronchado haciendo un daño.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Qué raro porque se pone nada.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place to going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Help me out.
Search the place. Just one solid piece of evidence and this is done. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Tienen buena casa, ¿eh?
Just picked fruit market. I
Ya.
wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
El Dorado.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
El bar donde dice que se fue anoche la otra. Hostias.
This will take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Un bate de béisbol.
So what next?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements.
Mano, tío.
He's got no alibi. He's toast.
La verdad es que sí.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Oh. Vamos a preguntarle a otra.
No good. Nobody here.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Uy, esa escena así como... que era la última.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars. We should check it out.
Que suena aquí música. Es porque hay algo, mira. Tienen los cigarrillos. Puede haber algo. Vamos a bajar por aquí. El arma del crimen la tiene que coger de algún lado, tío. No he encontrado nada respecto a eso. Qué putada.
You know the way. You can drive.
Pues vamos al dorado. Al bar.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
A ver qué nos encontramos. El dorado.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Say, honey, what time we get off of the table?
Mira, a ver qué pone.
Oh, wait, Drew. Can I have another spoon?
Con la idea de plantear que la petición de la superior del Estado. El señor que se aceptara por motivo de respeto de la misma su divorcio. Debe controlar usted Ostras. No puedo seguir hablando con el tío.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Eso es una musiquilla, ¿no? Dicho que está enfrente. Just pick it, míralo. Vaya que bueno. Always fresh.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Qué raro, ¿no? Porque estaba el... Pues deberíamos ir...
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Me faltan cosas. Vamos a dar siguiente.
He's good looking for a policeman.
Mola con la abuela. Okay.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Mentira.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
The lady visited the El Dorado not 12 hours before she was killed. It's gotta be worth working the place over.
Estaba en una de estos de madera. Coño. Aquí no hay nada de madera. Pero ahí tiene que haber algo porque suena música. Pero es que yo no manejo tanto. Ahora dice que tenemos que ir al
You can drive.
Pero ya he estado, yo creo que se me está cayendo un poquillo todo.
You know the way. You can drive.
Tira. Ahora hasta que no pase el coche.
Can you drive to this one?
Entra por ahí porque vamos. ¿Qué pone el pasa ese, tío? Puta rayada. Qué asco.
Where's that goddamn person? How's your tuna fish salad?
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs. Egg run.
No puedo seguir hablando con el tío, ¿no? Vamos a ver. Porque no soy.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Ahora sí. Ahora sí se actualizó.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Vale.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Vale, un segundo, porque si me sale lo del teléfono es porque tengo que hablar por ti.
I think his name is...
Esto no jalo la gilipollas.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Both.
Thanks, man.
Vale, pues tenemos que volver a la comisaría.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we heading?
Tengo la espalda chorreando, tío.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? He fucking cased his nozzle way to the guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Puta que casi todo hecho casos reales. Con lo que estuvimos viendo el otro día. Bueno, el otro día, la semana pasada. Así que. Comisaría Central.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Me voy a ver abajo con Pinker. Vale.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
Technical service.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Una imagen de poder tranquilo. Aunque ahora reposas, la hora llega. En la que tal como eres, en tu interior te muestras. Y tras muchos crímenes falsos e inútiles cometidos, lenta caída por espacio y tiempo infinito es el desprecio a decidir.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Cambia de idea, no querrás hacer un trato justo. Que te den.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Qué raro. Mierda esa.
And I thought this was such a nice area. I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
I want to make a homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Interview room. Okay. Okay.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. And she ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Oof.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
You're lying through your teeth. You killed her and your brother's in on it.
You don't know what you're saying. Why would I do that? Hippolito's my brother, but he would never lie for me about killing Antonia. He knows he'd go to hell for that.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Uf, lo he hecho mal, la verdad.
You know the way. We can drive.
Where exactly are we going?
Vamos a ir a la tienda de fruta. A ver qué encontramos. Vale, ahora está abierto. Creo que tendríamos que ir después, ¿no? Hola.
Sir, I'm the... Wait. You look familiar.
Claro.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD. Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Ford Coupe marrón.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
¡Achú! Vale, tiene pinta de ver. Uf. El alcohol.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing.
Oof.
Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Me la tengo que correr, ¿verdad?
I got a call back to that Universal Chorus line.
Hostias.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Ah, vale. Pistas. Vale, es 2, 5, 3, vale. Dos, 5, 3. Uy. Es el collar. Joder, puta. Y la ropa ahí ensangrentada. Hostia, sobre todo. Qué turbio, ¿no?
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Para salir corriendo.
Clem!
No, watch it.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Joder.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
Joder.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Lo que digo. Lo perdí. Qué mierda, qué tonto que soy.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off. Clem! God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road!
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Malo no, malísimo, 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 malísimo. Si me está dejando que lo pille.
Hit him, Cole! Spin him out! Get yourself up! Now!
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Pues sí tiene pinta de que está más. Pero no estoy seguro que sea él, tío.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Se va a pimplar de botella como la... Madre. Qué buena. Hijo de puta. Uf. Pues... Y fue Clem, tío.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where are you dragged up? Swamp?
Un capitulito de puta madre. El caso del zapato blanco. Pues mira, un capitulito de una horita. Tranquilito. Y lo vamos a cortar aquí. Voy a ver la cámara completa. Ya está muy subida, pero me viene bien. Para que no se me vea el pecho lobo. Así que se va a terminar el capítulo aquí. Lo voy a dejar aquí. Voy a hacer un corte y voy a terminar. Porque me voy y tal. La verdad, me voy. Así que voy a cerrar esto. Se queda guardado el progreso en la de este. Entonces esto lo puedo cerrar. Hostia, que lagazo. Y lo que voy a hacer es poner el de este y finalizado. Así que si os ha molado, al siguiente vídeo, que no sé cuándo lo haré, también me podéis verlo en directo y comentarlo y ayudarme en Twitch. Y seguiremos. Pronto habrá cositas de D&D también. Así que nos vemos en la próxima.